So this is my project, and of course I chose the most original topic to make a research paper about. Now I decided to make my paper about whether or not college is really worth it. Few things that influenced my decision to write an essay about this. First reason was that I'm currently enrolled at Baruch College. Second reason was the amount of TikToks I see on a daily basis in regards to college and whether or not it's actually worth it to go to college. And the third reason was just me questioning what do I want to do in life exactly, and if I'm really sure that I want to stay in college and if it's for me. Now, me thinking about this reminded me of the questions I used to always ask myself, like, what do I want to pursue in life, or what is my purpose? What am I going to do for a living? Most of the time, the answer was always the same thing. It was always college. That is something that my mother always instilled in my head, like, get your education, the more you learn, the more you earn. I chose to go to college, but I do understand that college isn't for everybody, and that is something that I used to always hear as a kid. I wouldn't really give that type of statement much thought until I was in the process of college admissions and figuring out where I want to go, where I want to study, etc. So this gave me the research question, is college really worth it? With my research and empirical evidence, I was able to come up with the most exciting answer to this question, which is, it depends. I feel like the value of college could vary greatly depending on the career path you choose and your personal goals in life. I do know tuition is rising when it comes to college on average, and I do know that student loan debt is also rising with that. It was leaving individuals to question the value of college. However, when it comes to college, I came up with the theory that if you want to study fields like STEM, law, or medicine, then a college education is necessary. Definitely a big challenge, and that's why the pay is rewarding, because not everybody wants to take on that challenge. Now, when it comes to college, there are definitely other personal factors when it comes to this, whether or not college is worth it. But more often than not, what you choose to study usually overrides the factors, because what you choose to study affects what career you get out of college and what your salary will be out of college. Now, usually if you make a big salary after college, then you would pay the loans back with no problem if you had to take out those loans. Now, I did mention before that college isn't for everyone. So I do also have the point where if you're not trying to study STEM, medicine, law, finance, stuff like that, then it's better to find your way to success through, I'll say, a trade or entrepreneurship or just other creative pursuits. Because if you're not doing that and you're still choosing to go to college, then more likely than not, you're studying a major that's pretty useless and wouldn't really make you much money out of college anyway. Most of the time, these majors, they aren't really niche, and you can really pursue the type of jobs these majors would give you without even studying them. They would definitely assist you in, you know, actually being successful in career paths like that. But stuff like that you could kind of learn just from experience in the field. Ultimately, though, the decision should be based on a combination of factors, including career prospects, personal passion, and financial considerations. Certain professions almost always require a college degree. Like I stated before, careers in medicine, law, engineering, academia, and finance typically demand a bachelor's degree at the very least, and many positions requiring advanced degrees. Usually in these fields, also the benefits of a college education are clear. As I said before, they're very rewarding because they're obviously a big challenge, and not everybody is willing to take that challenge. Opens doors to higher paying jobs and, job security. More often than not, college can actually be a valuable investment for those pursuing careers like in STEM, medicine, law, stuff like that. Usually majors outside of the category that I listed above aren't really high paying and don't really make the college investment worth it. Some people may argue that college isn't worth it due to college tuition costs having been rising steadily for the years. Today's rapidly changing job market, a college degree is no longer a guarantee of employment unless you study something useful in college. Certain fields like STEM may offer strong jobs prospects and high earning potential. Other fields may have limited job opportunities or low wages, which was the point I was trying to make before. So as a result, some people question whether the investment in college is really worth it, especially if it does not lead to a well-paying job. I believe that this argument makes sense, but just because some areas of study aren't worth it doesn't mean college itself in general isn't worth it. It really just depends on what you study, honestly. Degrees usually like in liberal arts or social sciences or humanities and stuff like that are, I guess, valuable in their own right, but often do not lead to high paying jobs directly related to the field of study. And graduates in these fields may struggle to find employment in their field, which leads them to study something that has nothing to do with it, and may face challenges paying off student loan debt since that career they choose to have also isn't really rewarding. Ultimately, though, I feel like students that are looking to go to college should carefully consider their career goals, research their chosen field of study, and weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks of pursuing a college education.